This is a stingray. I've always wondered, how do stingrays sting? And what's inside a stingray's stinger? Well, I thought stingrays stung like scorpions. Scorpions have a sharp tip at the end of their tails, and if you look closely, there's a tiny hole at the end that they use to inject venom. But I was wrong. Stingrays don't sting like scorpions. Because take a look at the tip of this stingray's tail. It's quite flimsy, and there's no hole. It can't sting like a scorpion because there's no stinger at the end of its tail. Instead, look at the base of the stingray's tail. If I move the tail to the side, something's poking out. This is the stingray's real stinger. It's called a barb. It's sharp and serrated, and the teeth point backward, like a harpoon. Remember this shape for later. But this barb isn't exposed. It's covered in a sheath of skin and concealed at the base of the stingray's tail. But here's the thing. If you look at the tip, it also doesn't have a hole, like a scorpion stinger. So how does this barb inject venom? Well, if we flip the stinger over, you see those two grooves? These grooves hold special cells that contain a bunch of nasty enzymes, proteins, and other harmful chemicals. When those chemicals get into your body, you can experience pain, dizziness, vomiting, paralysis, and even fainting. In other words, these grooves are lined with cells that contain the stingray's venom. Now here's how it all comes together. When a stingray barb lodges into a victim's flesh, the sheath of skin covering the barb rips back. This tears open those special cells, which begin leaking venom. Now, remember those backward-facing teeth? They make sure that the barb is good and stuck and can't easily be pulled out. That way, the venom has plenty of time to seep into the victim's body. And that's how a stingray stings.